Truth to Power is a space for young people to talk about the things that they are struggling with or that they see around and maybe find difficult to give a voice to. And I think music is the most beautiful way to do that.
Till the morning, that the sun is falling, and now my doom is calling. Rain on my window, pouring on this water. Inside, feeling boring, now my brain is stalling. Overthinking till the morning, now the sun is dawning.
Kinda change, kinda strange, and the rain seems to pour each day. Turn the page on the rage, feel the lights start fade. Gonna stay inside, gonna be alright. Summer's on the way out, turning into winter nights. Gotta keep my gloves on, wrap up tight, yeah. To save me from these frosty bites. Gonna stay inside, gonna be alright. Summer's on the way out, turning into winter nights. Gotta keep my gloves on, wrap up tight.
Let me tell you about my life, I rate you if you lived it. Counts got me hostel, touring lost of Chevy living. There a couple summers, enjoyed a couple winters. Shit I saw while living now, swear it was the peakers. Crutches was the most fam, I saw him on arrival. Prob's a nice guy, but I saw jokes from a man. Sad to say it's story ends a year after that nightfall.
And how are you finding it tonight?
Really loving it. We've commissioned AudioActive to do, we used to commission the Shift programme, we now commission Truth to Power. And I think for us it's a really unique project. Using music mentoring in that way is just incredible. It's not like anything else that we commission, but I think the unique thing about AudioActive is the way they can use music mentoring to actually address a whole range of different issues in young people's lives. And some of the young people that we hear tonight, I know aren't necessarily accessing some of the other services that we offer, but this is the door they can walk through to get their needs met.
Do you feel like it helps young people belong?
Yeah, totally. You hear that in the music, you hear it in the lyrics. I see some of the written feedback that young people give outside the music they produce. There's also feedback that we hear about what it's meant to them, and it's uniquely and totally positive.
There's nowhere for us to shit. Guess I'll shit in my hands and clap them while I'm at it. I'll throw it in a politician's face. Won't make much difference. There's enough shit coming out their mouths either way. Can't shit in the men's cause I've got tits, and I can't shit in the women's cause I look like this, and I can't shit on the street cause that's illegal too. Oh, where on earth can I do a poo? Just because I don't look like you doesn't mean I'm not busting for the loo.
But one thing that I really want to put across is every single person that was in that hostel with me, we all had one thing in common, that none of us were in the place that we wanted to be, in our lives, in ourselves, in our living situations, financially, and the one thing that we did have was care and support for each other.
And it's the idea of this jester that stands before the powers that be, and it's their job to entertain them, right? But for centuries, entertainers have been finding a way to weave in stories and truths and messages, and to tell that and to make them see it from a different perspective, because what would they know in their literal ivory tower about what it's like for the average person? I hope that answers your stuff.
Trying not to fold like origami, but I feel like we facing a shit tsunami. Capitalism hold us down till we drown. Having a breakdown as climate breaks down. Need to put the brakes on what we take. So freaky in my boots I shake. Wakes me like the earth in Haiti, but don't want to be angry or hate. Terrible tragedy we are facing, hurtling towards uncertain times, hurting. Fears long led in society is bled. Everyone asleep, yet we lie awake in bed, yo. Can't sleep, don't wanna get up.
The appeal for Room to Rant for me was because since my dad's passing, I don't have any men in my immediate family. I've actually struggled with male friendships for a long time because I find it hard to confide in men. And so part of the appeal of Room to Rant for me was to give me a space where I was encouraged to open up to other men and do that in a way through music, which is how I communicate my emotions anyway.
See that man there, that's not me. that's the person that I used to be. I was sat there in a flat where people go under and don't come back in. Yes, it was a nightmare, life in a tight square. No one in my corner, no one there gave a fuck about the law and order. To be honest, it's a miracle that I'm here. It all fell apart. I was looking for love in the wrong place. It started to get dangerous. It all fell apart. Now I'm desperate and done with the dumb favors, feeling myself fade.